Is the scalp micropigmentation treatment safe? Now this answer may shock you. Now I'm going to answer it by saying maybe. Now what do I mean by that? I'm talking about standards. Does your practitioner have high standards when it comes to cross-contamination? So we're talking about cross-contamination and how to avoid cross-contamination. Now what I do is I wipe down all my surfaces. That includes my equipment and cleaning the floor. When I spray down the equipment, I make sure that the chemical sits for 1 minute to kill any blood pathogens. Once the minute is over, I then start to wipe down my surfaces. Once they are clean, I discard everything that I've wiped it with, and I start to use Glad wrap, cling film, there's many names for this stuff, and I wrap my equipment. I then move on to my tattoo equipment. Pens must be wrapped in bags. You cannot just wrap the tattoo machine on its own. You need to create a barrier to avoid any cross-contamination. So anything that I'm going to touch, from the bottles, the aftercare, the pencils, the pens, they have to be wrapped. So what is this? I think you know what this is. It's a pencil. One black, one white. I use the black to draw on the sides, and I use the white for the hairline. Now at the front here is a sharpener. What I like about these pencils is you get two colors and a sharpener. Now these are one-time use, so that means every session I chuck these away. What I don't do, which I see some people doing, is they keep sharpeners and they discard the pencil, but they keep the sharpener. That is just mixing other people's blood pathogens together. So if you are going to do that, discard them both. So we do everything in reverse when it's time to go. So the client, we'll put in some aftercare and we'll rub the scalp and we'll be wearing gloves. When the client has left, we'll do everything in reverse. We keep our gloves on, we'll get a new pair of gloves if we've wiped down the head. Then we will unwrap everything while wearing gloves, discard everything that we've wrapped, spray the surfaces, wait for that minute, and then wipe them down, discard everything, and clean the clinic. So that's how we keep everything clean to avoid cross-contamination. So now we're going to move on to the next section.